So in this video we will learn about this new and very interesting app called Image Upscaler. As the name suggests, it upscales your images. So images that you might have are not of very good quality, or you might want to improve the quality of whatever image you have. This is the best app to do that. For that, let's first see what Image Upscaler does. So if you would open up Image Upscaler app, this is what they say about it. Elevate your image resolution with AI. Utilize advanced AI to upscale and ensuring your images in Canva stand out with unparalleled clarity and detail. Then it also talks about the permissions that it will be using for your images, and then you can easily go and use it in existing design or use it in a new design. So now, without further delay, we will start using the Canva Upscaler app and see what it does for us. So for this, we will be needing some images, right? And for the images, what I would do is I have some images downloaded over here. One by one, I would drag and drop here. So this is one of my image, and you would see that the quality is not very good of this image. Okay, you see it's blurred. And let's see if Image Upscaler can make this any better. So I will copy and paste it right here to have a side-by-side comparison of the upscale image and the current image that we have. Let's click on the image, come to edit image. We go to edit image. Instead of going to apps, we can simply go to edit image and we'll find the Image Upscaler, because this is one of the most frequently used app, and that is why it comes right here. That's the Image Upscaler app. It automatically selects the image that we want to upscale. Upload an image or select one in your design to upscale. So that's the one. Or if I want to upload any other one, I can do that. Now it asks me to the amount that I want this to be upscaled: 2x, 3x, 4x, or 8x. So 8x is not active in this situation. Your image is already high resolution, so there are limited possibilities of it being upscaled, but still, let's say I select 3x and I click on upscale image. Let's see what Canva does for us. Actually, Image Upscaler does for us. It's upscaling. I'm keeping this video at a normal speed so that you know how long it takes for an image to get upscaled. And the magic is about to happen. Done. So I think it's 90%. And it's done. Now here we get to see with this dragging tool, the left side is the before and the right side is the after image. You see, this is the after, this is the before. You clearly see the difference, right, between the before and the after images. Now, if I'm happy with this upscale, I click on replace, and if I'm not happy, I say to go back and make it 4x or 2x, whatever I wanted. So I'm happy. I see that it's a pretty good job. I click on replace and it will replace my image. Give it a second and here I have it. You see the difference between the upscaled image and the original image? That's a huge difference. It did the job really well. And even the wrinkles on the t-shirts are upscaled and they look more clearer. That's a great app to use. Let's look at another example. This time let's use another image that is okay. Let's use this one. Again, we have this image which is a bit blurred, not very clear. So we will go and upscale this image. I go back to edit image. I click. If the app is not available here, you can simply go to apps and search for Image Upscaler here. Here I find it. I click on Image Upscaler. No, I want to go back and I want to use this, and I click on 4x, let's say this time, and I click on upscale. %, 50%, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Awesome. Here we have it, the before and the after versions. Let's replace it. Okay, and here it is. It takes a while to replace the image, so give it some time. Is it done? Add to design. Okay, here it is. Looks a lot better. Let's see, compare it with what we had. We will delete this one. Not that amazing because of a lot of background and a lot of haziness around everything. But yes, it did upscale it, isn't it? So I would say you can give it a try. You must give it a try whenever you're trying to upscale the image, and it will upscale your image depending on how you want it to be. So that was image upscaler for you. In this video, we are going to learn about this new app called Colorize. Now, Canva and this app does something really amazing, and we'll see this in a minute. But before that, let us learn or see what exactly is this app all about. If I move to the next slide, this talks about the Colorize app. Preserving history with a splash of color, bring new life into old images by adding vibrant colors, reviving the past with a modern touch. Permissions with this: when this app is open in a design, it can read and change the content of the design, access your upload media in Canva, and upload new design or media on your behalf. Let's now jump into using Colorize. So to use Colorize, I need a black and white image, right? And I do not have any black and white image. So what I do is I go to Elements, Black and White. I look for some black and white photos. Let's say this one, and I will keep some more of them. This one, and yeah, this one. So these three images, and we will be using the Colorize app right here. For looking for the app, I click on Colorize, search it, and here I have it. I click on open the app. Here I have it. Now that I have upload a black and white or grayscale image, or select one in your design to colorize and replace. It is colorizing my image now. Let's see what Colorize has to offer. Okay, almost done. Keeping a copy of it so that I can see the difference. I think it's 99% done. Still 99%. Okay, it's taking a bit longer, possibly because of too much of black in the background and everywhere. It's taking a bit longer. It's AI working in the background, so AI has to determine the different layers that your image has and accordingly colorize it. With this image, I think that it might not do a great job, but let's see. Still taking time, and some more time, and done. Oh wow! It did a good job. Awesome, isn't it? Beautiful. Let's see at the next one. This is again a black and white image, a gray scale image. I copy and paste it so that I can do a side-by-side comparison of both the images. Okay. Now I want to colorize and replace. Let's see, how does it identify that it's a tree which should be green in color, the trunk that should be brown, the sky that could be blue or white, the clouds, all of this. %, 60%, 70%, okay, 80%. I hope it does not stop at 99% like the last time. 99%, and it's stuck, giving it the final touches. Almost done. Good things take time. A black and white image that you have had to go to a photographer or a studio and do all of this, and Colorize does it right here in front of us. You see this? A good one. Once again, good job done by Colorize. And the last one, I make it smaller, copy it. Okay, let's make this one bigger so that we see the difference clearly. I select this and colorize an image. 10, 20%, 30, 40, about 50. Yes, and already done. Wow, this is beautiful. See the perfection that it has applied the colors with. Every single element looks so perfect. It does not look like it was ever a black and white image. That's the beauty of Colorize, and I would say that this does an amazing job. So next time, whenever you want to make a black and white, grayscale, old image, old photos of yours into colored ones, use the Colorize app and see the difference for yourself. Hello friends, so in this video let us explore this new app by Canva called Profile Photo, and we'll see how it works in a few minutes. So that's Profile Photo, created by Profile Photo team, and what it does is, you will see here, make a great first impression, enhance your professional headshot image with optimal lighting and background, supercharge your job search and career by making a great first impression, permissions that the app is going to use, and if you want to use it in an existing design or you want to use it in a new design. So I have some photos extracted, and I'll see if we can, or what does Profile Photo does to optimize this or improve this. And for this we will be using Profile. Go to app and we will select Profile Photos. Okay, that's without a space. So that's the app, Profile Photos. Make a great first impression, some images which has not loaded yet. Okay, let's open it, not waste our time, not wait for it loading basically. Okay, how do you identify? I identify as a select one in your design. I select one in my design. I use the selected one, preserve facial expression and generate. I did select one. Okay, I say to use selected image. Okay, select male. Okay, when I select and when I click on use selected image, it basically is uploading that image to its system. Yeah, now I tell it it's a male and I click on generate, and let's see the magic of Profile Photo. While it takes some time, okay, almost done, and the magic is right here in front of us. Not yet, so it takes quite some time. Still waiting. I'm not fast forwarding it for you to see how long this takes. Request failed with status code something. Okay, let us use this one. Clear this. You selected image. This is a smaller image, so let's try this one. I have only one credit today since this is a free account. Let's see if it works this time. Okay, it did it. Some something interesting here. Looks good. You can obviously recreate this, change this, but my credits are over this time. Well, yes, I can use this image. I'm not 100% happy with the output, but yeah, it's okay. It works. If I want to add something like this to my profile image, an animated, an AI generated image instead of the actual image, then yes, this is pretty good to use. So that's profile photo for you. I hope you like this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the Q&A section or in the comments, or yeah. Hi friends, in this video we are going to learn a new app from Canva again, that is a frame maker. So very often when I used to use frames, well, if you have used frames you would understand what it is. If not, I'll show you in a second what frames do. But very often I used to feel stuck with the limitations or the type of the frame, but with this Canva app it takes care of that issue. Let's see how. So this is what Canva frame maker says they do, is generate custom frames easily. Generate custom frames easily with frame maker. It comes with preset shapes that you can customize and generate your desired shape and so on. Now we open a blank page and we first have a look at what frames where. So I look for frames and here I have these frames. Now what these frames do is something that you will see. Let's say I select one of this laptop as a frame and I go back to elements, not the recently used ones. Let's say this video, and I can put this video in a frame like this. So that's the frame for us. You can use the video, you can add a video like this. So basically frame, you can use an image and add a lot of other things. So that's frames basically. Now what is this frame maker? So we had those shapes like laptop, you have shapes like square, rectangle, circle, and a lot of other shapes in frames. So these are the different shapes. You also have frames in the shape of alphabets, like let's say you will see basic shapes, so letters, numbers, trending. So you have all of these as frames. Now we look at the app called Frame Maker. This is the app, and what they say they do is, so this is convert an existing image into a frame, which is a pro feature, so we will not get into that, but this is a predefined shape, and now you can change the shape. How? So like if you click on this and you can change the shape, you can make this triangle a star, so something like this. Whatever shape you want to give to your frame, you can change it. You can make changes to this. You can add new points by double clicking here and adding a new point. Add a new point. You want to delete a point, you can remove a point by clicking on remove point and doing a cross. Done. Grid columns. So these grid columns are these dots that you have. You can increase the grid columns and reduce the grid columns. Grid snapping, you can have it, you can remove it. That basically makes your job easier of selecting those dots and making changes to the shape of the frame. Now once you have the final shape that you want of the frame, these are all the pre-built ones and you can make changes to these. Once you are done with the frame, so like this, making changes like this, add a new point here, and you make this like this. So that's just a random new design of a frame, and I add it to the design. And now I go back to elements. Let's say I choose this image and I use it in the frame. Okay, it's not, so it itself is a mock-up, and that is why this is not getting uploaded. I was worried why it's not. Okay, select this image, and this is into the frame, but since it's, let's have something darker. Yeah, so that's the frame for you. You get it? So that's custom frame maker for you, and this is a good one. If you think of it a bit creatively, you will understand that how in different and interesting ways, you see, it has a very different shape, but it's look good. That's frame makers for you. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me and I'll be there to answer it. Until then, have a great and a wonderful day.